Good evening from CBS News election headquarters in Washington. I'm Norah O'Donnell, and welcome to Super Tuesday, the political version of Survivor. Who will survive as 5 candidates battle for more than 1,300 delegates tonight in 14 states, all en route to the Democratic nomination and the chance to take on President Trump. And a majority of Democratic voters today told us what they want most in a candidate is someone who can beat President Trump. Tonight, in 3 southern states, voters believe Joe Biden is that someone. Tonight, CBS News projects Biden has won in Virginia. He'll get the biggest share of the 99 delegates there. We also estimate that Biden has won in North Carolina, where 110 delegates are at stake. We made those early calls, and Biden has won in Alabama. All this after his big win Saturday in South Carolina. So just when Bernie Sanders seemed unstoppable and Biden's campaign was headed south, the South has saved him. It is a historic shift tonight. But Sanders also picked up an early win tonight in his home state of Vermont. And he has strong organizations in the 2 biggest delegate prizes tonight, Texas and California. So tonight it looks like a 2-man race, and it will be exciting to watch what happens in the hours ahead. Keep in mind, it takes 1,991 delegates to clinch the nomination. Bit of a spoiler alert, no one's going to reach that tonight. But look at this. For the first time, Biden is in the lead for this entire primary season, fueled by those big wins in Virginia and North Carolina. We're also going to be following 2 other big stories and their impact on the voting. Coronavirus. Did voters stay away from the polls because of it? And which candidate do they feel is best equipped to handle the crisis? The other big breaking story today is the violent weather. Tornadoes are blamed for 25 deaths in Tennessee. Voting there was extended for an extra hour. And throughout the evening, we'll be checking in with some of the best political minds around, getting their analysis of the race, all the details from them. Major Garrett, also here, will bring us the results of our exit polling. And we talked to voters after they cast their ballots for insights into how they made up their minds. And boy, these numbers are so interesting. Give us the big picture.
So, Nora, the numbers, it's exit polls, but it's really the story of this election. And who tells it? Not you, not me, the voters. The voters are speaking to the country about what's on their minds. Sometimes the story of those exit polls will be a broad story. Sometimes it will be very specific. And I'll try throughout the night to differentiate our audience what we're doing. Right now, let's start with some broad picture questions. First question we ask, and this is in the 7 states where polls have already closed, Nora. Prefer the nominee someone who what? What have we seen consistently? Can beat Donald Trump 60%. More important, vastly more important than agrees with you on the issues. Next big picture question we ask. Again, in the 7 states where the polls have closed. When did you make your decision? Nora, this is a very key factor to watch tonight. 41% in the last few days, which means those voters were available to hear all of the positive headlines for Joe Biden might be reflected in their actual votes. Decided early, 58%. The last one we have, what policies should the next president pursue? Return to Obama's policies, 46%, 34% more liberal. Those are proxies for Joe Biden up here, Bernie Sanders here. We can tell you this, Nora, most in this category, return to Obama's policies, fell in Joe Biden's camp.
All right, Major Garrett, thank you.